If you've ever spent even 5 minutes looking up hair care online, you have been bombarded with coconut oil. It's everywhere, right? It's hailed as this miracle worker, this absolute staple for any hair routine. Well, today, we're going to get to the root of the issue and see what the science actually says.
I mean, you've heard the promises, haven't you? Use coconut oil and your hair will grow super fast. It'll stop hair fall in its tracks. It can magically repair all that damage. These claims are all over social media. But how much of it is actually true, and how much is just, wishful thinking? And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's so easy to see a trend and just jump on board. But we're here to look at the cold, hard evidence. Do these massive claims have any real science to back them up? Let's dive in.
Okay, so first things first. To really get to the bottom of this, we have to understand what's happening on a molecular level. We're not just talking about surface-level shine here. We're talking about the very guts of our hair strands.
So, the secret weapon in coconut oil is this stuff called lauric acid. Get this, it makes up about half of the oil, and its superpower is its tiny, tiny molecular size. Now, this isn't just a boring science fact. It is the key to why coconut oil is so different from most other oils out there.
And this slide right here shows that difference perfectly. See, most oils you might put on your hair have these big, clunky molecules. They just sit on top, coating the surface. But coconut oil, thanks to that tiny lauric acid, can actually wiggle its way inside the hair fiber itself. It's a total game changer.
So why does getting inside the hair even matter? Well, because that's where the real magic happens. By getting in there, coconut oil actually helps reduce protein loss, and your hair is basically all protein. This means it strengthens the hair shaft from the inside out, making it way more resilient to all the breakage from washing, brushing, and heat styling.
And here is the most important distinction we need to make today. Let's be crystal clear about this. Protecting the hair you already have is not the same thing as making new hair grow faster from your scalp. They are two completely different things. All right, now for the main event. Let's tackle that huge claim, the one everybody really wants to believe. Does coconut oil actually speed up how fast your hair grows? Man, based on all the solid science we have right now, the answer is a pretty clear no. There are simply no major, credible studies showing that putting coconut oil on your head can directly signal your hair follicles to work overtime and produce hair any faster.
Your hair growth rate is actually this super complex process. It's dictated by these heavy hitters, like your genetics, your hormones, what you're eating, and the overall health of your scalp. These are deep biological functions that, frankly, an oil just can't override.
So, if it doesn't make hair grow faster, why do so many people absolutely swear by it?
This is where it gets really interesting. The effect people are seeing isn't actually faster growth, it's a clever illusion.
Let's just walk through the logic. 1. Your hair grows from your roots at its own fixed pace. 2. Every single day, wear and tear causes your ends to get damaged and break off. 3. Coconut oil comes in and reduces that breakage. So, what's the result? You're not growing hair any faster, you're just keeping more of the length that was growing anyway. It creates this illusion of faster growth because your hair isn't breaking off at the bottom.
Okay, so we've established that coconut oil is a fantastic hair protector, not a growth accelerator. So the question now is, how do we use it to get all those great protective benefits without running into any of the potential problems?
Yeah, it's really important to know that this isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. For some people, especially if you have fine hair or a naturally oily scalp, going overboard with coconut oil can totally backfire. We're talking clogged pores, making dandruff worse, or just leaving your hair a greasy, heavy mess.
So here's the pro tip. The best way to use it for most people is as a pre-shampoo treatment. Just apply a little bit to the mid-lengths and ends of your hair, the parts that get the most damage. Let it soak in for about 30 minutes to an hour and then just shampoo it out like normal. This way you get all the strengthening benefits without any of that greasy scalp buildup.
So after all of that, where do we land? What is the final verdict on coconut oil and hair? Let's sum it all up.
If you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. Coconut oil does not grow hair. It protects hair from damage, which in turn helps you retain more of your length.
So you should think of it as a really useful tool in your hair care toolbox. It's a great shield, but it is not a miracle cure. And once you manage your expectations, you can really appreciate it for what it truly does.
And that really leaves us with a final, thought-provoking question. Maybe we've all been asking the wrong thing. Instead of obsessing over how to grow our hair faster, maybe the real question we should be asking is, are we doing enough to protect the beautiful hair we already have?